Check out this week's pre-match show as Steve Froggatt analyses the threat posed by Liverpool, and we reflect on Tuesday night's derby win over Blues and relive some Villa goals from the club's fine recent record at Anfield. Now then, if you're interested in having a flutter, the man with the odds that matter is Barry Orr from Betfair, otherwise known as Betfair Barry. Great to have you on board and welcome to Villa Park. Your first time here, I believe.
First time, and I've made a wish that Villa get all 3 points on Saturday.
Oh, good man, you're getting the
Anfield.
idea already.
Yeah.
So it's a big game for both teams, isn't it? What have you got for us?
Yeah, from a bookmaking point of view, I suppose the stat for this weekend is that in the last 8 meetings between these two sides, no home team has won. So it's a good time for Aston Villa to be meeting Liverpool. Liverpool, unsurprisingly, though, are odds on. They're 1-2 at the moment. It's 6-1 Aston Villa, and the draw is currently a 3-1 chance. First goal scorer market has been quite popular. We've seen Gested currently in and around a 17-2 chance to score first, 14-5 to score any time. Jack Grealish a 14-1 chance to score first, or 4-1 to score any time, and Jordan Ayew currently a 10-1 chance, or 130 to score any time.
Reel that off, all off the top of the head. Very impressive indeed. Now, how much of a factor is it, Barry, when you're looking at the odds, the recent record? Because Villa have done so well at Anfield in the last few seasons.
Yeah, they really have. And obviously it's more supremacy in this season that counts and shots on target. They're the sort of stats and facts and figures that odds compilers are taking into account when they're forming prices around this game. But this is a lot more open than the odds would suggest. I wouldn't be surprised come 3 o'clock on Saturday if Liverpool are a lot lighter in the market. I don't think they'll be 1-2 come Saturday, but we'll see.
And often you do odds for half time and then full time, and it changes, doesn't it? Such as the fluctuating nature of the game, and that's happened with Villa, with Leicester,
of course,
particularly.
Yeah, and there's in play for 90 minutes and bet throughout the 90 minutes. But half time, full time, if you think Aston Villa will be leading at half time and go on and win the game, that's a 12-1 chance. So.
Right, oh, that might be worth it. Yeah. And how about James Milner against his old club?
Well, James Milner, I think he's a 14-1 chance to score the first goal against his old club. He couldn't do that, could he?
No, well, you don't. The law of the ex-player that comes into the equation. Of course, Christian Benteke looks like he won't play.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that one this week.
That's a happy development for Villa fans, yeah.
Now, Micah Richards came close. Well, he had the ball in the net in the last league game against West Brom. The referee called the free kick before then. How about some of the Villa defenders to score? Got any good odds on those?
Yeah, Micah Richards is currently a 40-1 chance to score first, and his centre-half partner, Julian Lescott, is currently a 33-1 chance. So a nice return for any die-hard fans who think the centre-halves are going to come up from a set-piece and put one in the back of the net.
We've had a couple of feisty affairs of late, local derbies. How about any penalties?
Yeah, well, if you think there's a penalty will be awarded over the course of the 90 minutes, that's currently a 10-1 chance. So might have been a different story if Benteke was playing or even Milner maybe getting stuck into one of the Villa players in the box. That could happen, but it's a 10-1 about that.
It could do. Now, the League Cup, Villa progressing into the last 16 at the expense of Blues, which the home fans absolutely loved on Tuesday. Liverpool sneaked through past Carlisle on penalties, but they got a home draw. So how's that impacted on the betting for the League Cup trophy?
Well, no surprise. The top 4 in the League Cup betting are top 4 Premier League clubs in Chelsea, Man City, Man United and Arsenal. They all top the betting. But Aston Villa fans will be glad to know they can back their side at 40-1 at the moment to win the League Cup. And each way betting is half the odds, 2 places. So it's 20-1 to get into the final. If you get into the final, you get paid. If you've backed them each way, you get your each way part back. So 20-1 to get into the final, 40-1 to win the cup.
Yeah, 5 times winners. So historically.
And a great run in the FA Cup last year.
Yeah,
so
it
they
was,
do get good cup runs, and nice to see Tim Sherwood got a good run out of them last year. So could that continue in the League Cup?
Yeah, and how does it feel to be at this great stadium then, Barry? You've been to a few over the years.
I have. This is an honour and a privilege. It really is. It's fantastic to see it out there. It's such a beautiful pitch. The ground's fantastic. I come from a racing background.
Yeah.
Best made ran in these colours.
Yeah, Jim Lewis's
colours, were the Aston Villa colours. So it's great to see it, and looking down to the whole end, fantastic.
Quality stuff, and great to have you as part of the team as well.
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah, that's going to be a weekly occurrence with Barry as we get the odds that catch the eye and may just take your fancy.